welcome. Today, we're gonna tear down the tiny house. Completely. My bad, did I say completely? I meant just this one little section, which I actually really like the look of. I think it's cool and it's good, it's usable, but with our plan, it's not. I want to make this slab that's in there go all the way to here, and the slab that's in there is about 4 inches lower than the slab that's inside the room, and I need it to all be the same level. So I need to cap this slab and pour a slab over here. So to pour all that concrete, none of this thing can be there. So unfortunately, I gotta trash all that, pour a slab, build it all back. That's cool. So we're not gonna actually be using probably a lot of this because we're building something sort of different on the front of this, but we don't just want to rip it off the building and end up tearing up this stuff because we are going to use some of this. So I'm trying to like figure out how it's actually hooked into the main part of this tiny home before we tie a chain around it and just yank the thing.
I yanked the thing.
Hey, you want a water? Mikey, you want a water? All right, whatever, man. I wanted to get the roof unhooked. It's gone. And then I wanted to figure out how this thing is hooked in. And I think this whole thing is just scabbed on the outside. So I'm pretty sure this wall existed already and they just hooked that 2x6 and those 2x4s and nailed them to it. So I'm pretty sure we can rip it away without knocking it down. The problem is, come inside. So this is on the other side of that wall. We're gonna actually open all this up. So this wall is gonna be removed. Problem is, right now, it's holding up the roof. So we don't want it to be removed yet. So I need to leave this wall completely intact when we rip that piece off. So we're gonna go a little slow. I gotta make holes in it first and get some kind of chain or rope around there. So just wrap it around a board and then drive the truck and see what happens. And Mikey's gonna ride it. Stay there.
I'm gonna say stop if you need to stop.
Go?
Can you hear me?
Go?
Flip and send it? David says stop. Just floor it.
Give her all the beans.
Good. That moved the inside wall a little bit. Did we break?
No, the hook came off.
Three-way. The three-way hook. This is not the way you're supposed to do this. I mean, this is what it said in the instruction manual.
You read the instructions?
I'm standing in here to make sure it doesn't look like the wall's about to fall out, which I just realized if the wall is about to fall out, it means the roof's gonna follow me. You should get out there. Safety first. I have my glasses on. We're ready! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Stop!
I saw the 2x4s go. Rrr. Yeah. It started bending, and these are not even trying to move. I was gonna say, what if we just pull like one piece at a time? Just start ripping, put a hole there, rip that corner out, rip this corner out. It'll just prevent us a lot of hammering and prying.
I'm game.
You're what?
Game.
Oh, game.
I heard the other thing too.
Now what?
Nothing.
Now we get the Sawzall and make it a little bigger, and we stick this thing through it. Are you game for that idea?
Super game.
He's
Mikey
the gamest guy I know.
Mikey is super
Uber
game for
game.
holes.
Just one post at a time. This will probably be fine. Not pull down the whole building. We could just like hammer and pry, but I'm just not game for that idea. But I'm flamingly game for this idea. Yeah, go for it. Keep her going.
Oof.
Okay, we'll just get the hammer and pry bar. You know what they say about firefighters? They're game for anything. We just resorted to cutting it in half. It's gonna be great. Oh wait, what the f did I cut right there? Damn it.
Beep. This is a family-friendly chat.
I think we can pull over the truck now. If you need a job done right, call Desperado Construction Co. We'll saw it in half. It's gonna go. Probably. If it doesn't, I will delete Kentucky Ballistics YouTube channel.
Nice. Is it still hooked onto something?
Who knows? The world may never know. Like, what's holding this tiny thing on the front of this building? Hey, kudos to the dude who built this. Good job. He built it out of scraps. We can't even knock it down. More. 2 feet. More. All right. That didn't even crush. It just stayed together.
Yeah. Let's just drag it to the burnt part.
Just send it. Wow. I thought it would like hit the ground and kind of fall apart. Dude knows how to build a shed. Found screws. This is what we were hooking to when we were first trying to pull it. It's screwed into these studs. That's our problem.
That'll do it. Like he wants his revenge.
Screw you, Wall.
Yeah. Last thing was this. This is the last thing. In fact, it was this. Last thing.
Desperado Construction Co. You can't spell Desperado without a big D.
We're Desperado Construction Co. Who's OSHA?
Desperado Construction Co. We'll get to it eventually.
We're Desperado Construction Co. I got abandonment issues.
No, you're supposed to say something that's true.
That is very true. Please don't leave me.
We're Desperado Construction Co. And our motto is axe us anything.
This axe reminds me of the firefighter that saved me from the coal mine fire that I was forced to work in when I was a child.
That's not good for the commercial we're making.
Coal mines weren't good for a child to be working in.
We could spend some time with sledgehammers breaking it up, or we could just bring a backhoe over here and smash it, or we could drag it to the backhoe.
Okay, I didn't think he was gonna leave us.
Oh, he's straight up.
He's just gone.
Hey!
We're gonna show you guys what the admin building looks like now, because it looks a little bit different. First of all, we pulled all the wire out of it. I'm gonna sell it, probably. Come on in, it's great. One thing that is different about the admin building that is the first time in 20 years, it does not smell like goat crap anymore. We left all the framing up here because we are going to use these as offices. But if you come back here, we went ahead and tore out all the framing because we don't need this. And because there's a step down there and it's not level from here on out. It goes down, and we're gonna have to come in and cap all this, make it all level, because we wanna make this a bunch of things that need to be level. We are planning on putting our laundry in here. We're planning on putting a game room in here. This is gonna be sort of our hub until we build a big epic event center, big front desk area, that kind of thing. It'll all happen out of this building for probably a couple years. So we want to make this pretty nice. And then once we have a bigger building, we'll use this for other stuff as well. It'll probably still be a game room and things like that. But this is going to be our main central building on the property for the first couple years of operation, I would guess. But yeah, it looks, as you can tell, way better. It was a gross old building, and now it is just a pavilion with an insulated roof. We're gonna leave the roof. We checked the roof, it's all good. Don't forget, tentatively, think about how you might wanna come out to the Desperado April 8th. It's a Monday, and we can have you RV in or something. We don't have a website up to sell tickets. We're still trying to figure out what we're gonna do, but we're trying to figure out a way to get people out here. We did get approval from the authorities to do all this stuff out here, so we had to make sure it was all kosher, and it is, so we can have you guys coming out to our resort, the first people ever. So anyway, mark that on your calendars, April 8th. That's in a little over a month. Thanks for watching Abandoned Resort Stuff. I love you.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
What exactly is happening on April the 8th? You didn't say what's happening.
I said Eclipse.
No, you
I thought.
didn't. You just said mark your calendars, April 8th.
Calendars tentatively.
Tentatively think about coming out here.
Let's
For
leave
what?
it a surprise. We may or may not turn off the sun, or it may be a weird ritual that you can be a part of.
These endings are getting weird.
We're Desperado Construction Co. I have abandonment issues.
I have
abandonment
abandonment issues.